Good morning, everybody. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Wow, I'm all confused this morning, everybody. Had a little power issue this morning, so I am behind. Had my ba-da-ba-ba-ba song all screwed up. Jeez. All right, over again. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Three French Hens. I'm Crumbawig 420, and here we are at our Tuesday morning live. As always, I like to start with a little side note, little housekeeping. This channel is for 21 years or older. Nothing for sale or trade ever. And everything we do here is for documentary and educational purposes. All righty. Sorry about that little hiccup first thing. Let's get right over into the side chat. As we get closer to the holiday, I'm going to be guessing that we'll be getting quieter and quieter in here, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So that's a cool thing. But all righty, let me go ahead and get started. John Boy, all happy you were the first like. Yes, indeed. Yo, Shadow, good morning, good morning. Rolling in here early. You guys were in here before 5 o'clock. Yo, Flip and Jess grows green. You woke up on time. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. It's good to see you in here nice and early. What do we got going on, Flip? Good morning, Crumbwig. Hope you got coffee. Yeah, I got my coffee this morning, as I said. Dealt with some power issues and some stuff this morning, so I'm hoping we hold out and persevere throughout the whole entire live. Is that Big Nug I see? It most certainly is. Big Nug, good morning, good morning, good morning. Weedaholics, how are you today? Hope your work week's winding down, unless they're going to work you right up until Christmas. Just learning about terpenes, nothing wrong with that, Shadow. Always cool educating ourselves and learning. No, my tents weren't on, so I'm not worried about that. There's a number of things that I do first thing in the morning, and obviously I'm not able to do that with it being dark in here, but it's all good. Good morning, Maine. Thanks for popping in. Always nice to see you in. Thank you for your help yesterday with my plants. I'd like to thank everybody on YouTube who added some very good constructive criticism and some great ideas and things to look at for what I had going on with the grow, or what I do have going on with my grow right now. So thank you guys for that. Thank you. Yeah, we're starting to get some snow right now, which is kind of odd because we really aren't supposed to have anything until snow-wise, I think Saturday, unless it changed. Oh, one more day of work for you, Big Nug? Nice. Then hopefully you get a nice chunk off. You know, it's kind of funny. We look at it around holidays and everything, and we see that there are components of the world that run so much better when we go back to having things. I don't know. I think back to when, I don't know who remembers blue laws going up, if anybody ever had any experience with those. Oh, nice grower Mo, 6 hours and you're on vacation. Good for you. Oh, Weedaholics, supposed to snow at 10 today. Good morning, Dragon. How are you, my friend? Thanks for popping in. I see it's 5:30 already. So on that note, I say I'm going to take a 5:30 rip. Cheers, everybody. Make sure you're hydrated. Grab another bottle for after. And cheers. Let's go, people. Nice big clouds this morning. Nice. Oh, almost spilled that. That would have sucked a little bit. No, it actually would have sucked a lot. Yo, good morning, Jack Ash, and thanks for popping over. I hope you had an awesome live last night. I didn't get in there this morning. Didn't get anywhere I normally go this morning, as I said. So for anybody who didn't see me flitting around, that's why. Flip, what do you got going on today that's good? That's good in the hood? Sorry, I just made this right before we came on this morning. Yo, Next Grow, what's going on? Thanks for rolling in. Oh, I'm glad, Jack. That's awesome. In 30 minutes, it's the 24th. Yeah, Christmas Eve. No kidding, Flip. You know, I forget about that as we travel throughout our day today, it will be Christmas Eve in some places. And the same thing tomorrow. We'll be talking to people and it'll already be Christmas where they are. So that's kind of cool. That sounds fair, Flip. That sounds fair. I got to go out today and I don't even mind. I don't care. Me and Mrs. Wiggle go out and we'll just see what's going on out there. We got a couple of things to do shopping wise, but nothing that's going to kill us if we don't get it done. So we're just going to go have a good time today. Hopefully the weather will stick with us. Let me see what we're supposed to get today here. Normally I check all that shit ahead of time. Can't even tell you. It's 42 out right now. Though my thermometer is saying 42. This is saying 33 with snow. Yeah, rain and snow for most of the day. Though Saturday we're supposed to get an inch of rain again. That'll be exciting. Oh, hold on one second. Just change this over. Perfect. Just reading the side chat, everyone. Calves. Cab said, the prick has arrived. That might have been a great insult if it was someone I actually valued what they thought about me. Nice, Cabs. I was just thinking about you. Glad you're here, sir. Glad you're here. Oh, Weedaholic said, what are we smoking on this Tuesday morning? Well, let me tell you, I went and had 3 plants that I still had to finish trimming up and getting bagged up or getting put in jars, whichever I chose to do. And I actually ended up having, though uncured, tried some of that Spectre plant that I grew. I got to tell you, it is, I definitely got to grow it again. I got to grow it again. I got to push it further. You know, it's been a long time before I had a strain that when I smoked it, I said, this is weed. This I know 100%, hands down, is fucking weed. That's the easiest way I can say it presents itself. But I can tell you that when I was bucking it off from the branches, my glove was completely caked and sticky. And it was one fucking plant. It wasn't even a big plant. So that was pretty cool. Yo, good morning, Reborn. How are ya? And Susanna, good morning. And there's Jim Finds Peace. Look at that. You guys all running in together. Very nice to see y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, indeed. Cabs packages are fire. Fire, fire. Yo! Growmaster Flash. It has been a minute. I hope you're doing all right. I'm sure work has been busy and all that good stuff, but very nice to see you. Hope you're going to have some great holidays coming up and you get a little bit of time off from work. I can see that, Cabs. I can see you getting laughed at for that. Y'all, Momanix, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Gotta tell you, got over here. Definitely in the smoking mood this morning. I can hear Crumble Daughter's boyfriend's up. That's who you hear coughing out in the kitchen. He obviously still has baby lungs. Because I know he's probably out there doing big dabs. I'll hear the torch running in a minute. Dang, Dragon. That's funny. So what Cavs originally said was, I was just deeply pollinating my plants, and I asked my teacher how I could achieve that deeply pollination, and he just laughed at me. Then we got Dragon, who says, Cav, deep pollination is when you got a big willy, I thought. Nice. So once a plant is pollinated, it's done then, Cavs? It won't. So I'm asking a serious question now, Cavs. So once you've pollinated a plant, let's say you pick an area that you're going to pollinate a plant, if you don't do the whole thing. Does that mean that once that is pollinated, that the other sites on the plant can't be pollinated anymore? Or am I misunderstanding what you're saying? Oh, it can't because it's pollinated, so that's it. Have a nice day. I'm trying not to overcomplicate it for myself, Cavs. I know, don't stand up. I might hurt myself. Heh. Okay, every hair can be pollinated. Okay, I'm just asking because of it didn't make sense in my head. Now I understand. Y'all sword nah. What's going on, my friend? Oh, okay, Cavs. All right. So every hair can be pollinated, but that's it. It's not like you can have super pollination. What do we got going on here? I feel almost every time if a plant has been pollinated, it just stops doing anything and it stays in that stage for like 3 weeks. Okay, this is good stuff for me to know because Crumbleweed's never done anything along those lines. I'm not saying I'm going to, but I like having the knowledge and at least being able to understand the questions. It's a good question. Dragon Grows is asking, Cavs, do CBD strains take longer to seed than THC? CBD is taking ages to seed, but has seeded. Yeah, I don't know much about CBD. I know nothing about CBD. So yes, saying I don't know much, yes, nothing is more like it. I'm sure it is, calves. I'm going to rip on this real quick. A little drag off the old joint. Much better. Let's see what Flip's saying. If you cross it to some Fire Kush multiple times with the CBD lower as the THC percentage rises through offspring, I've always wondered that. Maybe calves can answer to that or someone else. I have no idea. No idea at all. That's it, calves? Calves is saying it only takes 20 minutes for pollen to pollinate plants. Yet there are times that I have witnessed people holding it. Like, is that like open pollination, calves, or are you just saying in general the short answer is it takes about 20 minutes for pollen to pollinate plants? Okay. Makes sense. I can see already how much of a difference genetics is making. So, ballpark figure. That's fair enough, calves. Fair enough. At 543, for anybody interested in taking that nice 545 rip. Right, calves. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Yo, good morning, Brett. How are you this fine day? How is everything in your world? And I hope your family is doing well. So that I didn't know, calves. What are the different types of pollen for? Still sick, Brett? Shit, I'm sorry. We'll send thoughts, love, and prayers your way, my friend. Yeah, that's shitty. Shitty indeed. Turned around, I was sitting here this morning, and my hoodie didn't feel right because, again, it was pitch fucking black when I got up and got dressed. So I'd done laundry yesterday. I'm sitting down here. I flipped the camera on. I had a big fucking sock hanging out of my hoodie laying on my shoulder, all staticked into there. It was pretty fucking impressive. I'm glad I caught it instead of just whipping the camera out and hopping up onto here. It was pretty funny. Huh. Yeah, I know very minimal about pollen. Other than growing up, I had really bad hay fever. I can tell you that. We used to have so much hemp growing wild that you couldn't breathe outside. It was always a bad smoke. Hold on one second. Dog's got to go out barking at me. Come here, buddy. Go on. Enjoy the snowflakes. We've got those big quarter size, silver dollar size snowflakes just starting to fall right now. So maybe the dog will stay out and play in that for a few minutes this morning. We'll see. Y'all, Roots runs deep. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So you want to have a lower relative humidity? Well, that makes sense. If you were saying before the humidity is not good for pollen in general. Huh. Nice. Yo, weedaholics, you have a great day too. Be safe getting to work and have a good day. I hope everybody's in good spirits and your day goes by quick. Really, Grower Mo? Paid people to chop down $3 a plant? Fuck that. Flip is saying orange pollen is as good as toast, right, Cabs? A lot of my old stash throughout all the mails were stored in dry storage. It's game over. We're stored in dry storage, but it's game over. Yeah. So now you're saying that, Cabs, and now I've got to pause the chat because I'm going to have to let the dog back in, but I want to know why. Why are there different color pollens? And you're saying that white pollen is okay for seed increase, but not good for breeding. And orange pollen is the best genetics. I don't know. That's cool to know. Really, Flip? Come on, buddy. You good now? Pretty outside. You can't say it's not. Come here. Here. I have more. All you gotta do is come over here and you can have another one. Nugget. Hey, come here. Why you got spit all over your face? You look gross, dude. You look gross. Well, that's good, Grower Mo. So now that's gone so you can breed outside. Have a good day, Michael. All right. See you later, Jack. Drive safe out there. Good morning, Mary and Rob. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Always nice to see you. Ba-ba-da-bum. Amber pollen is no good. Into the phone booth, switching into the shit chiseler hero outfit. Thank you, Roots Runs Deep. You are going to keep us safe out there today. Wow, Grower Mo, that did have to suck. To have your whole grow seeded? Dang. Oh, Sweet Dragon, you got a Bingus book and it came yesterday. Good for you. Good for you. Yo, Papa Hambone. Thanks for swinging in. Spend a minute. That's okay, Roots. I got it. Suka. What's going on, Suka? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're talking pollen right now, which Crumble does not know a lot about. Like I am not up on pollen. But I'm learning. Learning indeed. Cabs is saying if you want bright yellow pollen, you have to cure it before you store it. I know Cabs is our Swami. I know, that's what's great, Flip. It really is. It's like I'm sitting at the computer staring at it, like just waiting for the next little tidbits that Cabs is going to type across the screen. That's too much pressure to put on Cabs. I think I'll have a sip of water. I know, but it's greatly appreciated. Mary said, I never want to see pollen in my gardens, but cheers to all the creators. Yes, indeed. Really, Grower Mo? Something I had never seen before. Grower Mo said, I do believe I saw where James Loud was selling pollen on his website. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool indeed. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Cab said, I don't agree with selling pollen at all. I don't know enough about it, Cabs, to understand if it should or shouldn't be done. I don't know. I don't know what the pros and cons of it would be. From what I have heard people talking about, it is not hard to obtain. Yo, William Bartow, good morning, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Green Oracle. Riding the bus this morning, Green? All righty. I hope you're going to have an absolutely fantastic day, evening, remainder of the day, because it's going to be a good one today. Too many variables with pollen? Okay. Oh, indeed, Green Oracle. Indeed, Green Oracle is saying, wish you all a Merry Christmas. We wish the same to you. Yo, Jay Rands, what's going on, my friend? Boy, it's interesting. We've got a couple of people who have icons that, though, are different than one another, are very similar when you're looking at them from a distance. Trying to make sure I'm not calling people by the wrong name. That would be dreadful. Jess, how's the grow today? You got lights up yet? Environment, higher, lower humidity, etc. Good morning, Reese. Good morning. Thanks for hopping in. Now, if I'm right, isn't this your last day of work for the week, Reese? I thought you said you only had 2 days this week. Either that or I'm making shit up. Needless to say, I hope it's your last day of work. That's how it should be for everybody. They should get the big bank of like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. Yeah, I know. Jesse's mail call videos. Oh, Jay, you got your first plant top. Nice. Oh, that's true, Cabs. That's true. I forgot about that, that if you're buying pollen, just like seeds and everything else, it goes through all the BS of whatever's going on in the weather out there. Last day, good, Reese. Good. Oh, Oracle, you're off tomorrow? Nice. First time in 4 years. Holy crap. William, we're not right now. We're not getting a lot of snow right now, but it's big snowflakes coming down. They say by Saturday everything's supposed to turn to rain. I think today or tomorrow is our 100% chance of snow day. Let me pop back over to the weather a second and look, so I'm just not lying, which I probably am about some of this. They are saying it's 33 out now, though my thermometer says it's way warmer here in my part of the city. Snow to continue for the next several hours, but they're saying nothing really of any substantial precipitation. An inch or less, with an inch of rain coming on Saturday. Huh. Well, I guess that's where we stand on that. Oh, Roots, you're off tomorrow, but you got to work today? That's not too bad. You work with the English, their Christmas is on the 25th, yeah. Yep. Well, of course, Jay. You know, I think about that. We talk about being new guys on here. What state am I in, Jay? I'm in New York State. I am in a city called Oswego, right up on Lake Ontario. I live actually about a mile from the lake, and it is a sizable lake. So when it gets angry, we get snow like a motherfucker. Oh, once you open pollen, you have 20 minutes to pollinate to plants. I didn't know that you have like time frames on this stuff. Yo, TLV, what's going on? Good morning. King Green, what's happening? What is happening? Good to see you. Male pollen is a lot stronger because the density as well. You see a female, so it's microscopic. Oh. Huh. Oh, after 20 minutes, you'll have 10% less viable pollen. So when the pollen hits the air, does it start degrading? Is what I'm guessing, is what I'm hearing. Mango sorbet, forgotten strawberries, grape crinkleberry, autos, 2 more perp slurps, some regs from Huckleberry Hills or something. Wow. That's a lot, Mary. Joe, Jay, that's nice. You work today and tomorrow, but you got Christmas off. Good. It's been weird this week for Mrs. Crumble. She's been on a day, off a day, on a day, off a day. So she's off today. She works tomorrow. She's off Christmas. She works the next 2 days, and then she's off again. So I don't know. As much as that sucks, it is nice that she's getting some breaks in between. Oh, King Green's doing a wake and bake with some grease monk, and it is 6 o'clock. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Say a big thank you. We got 26, 27 people rolling around in here with us as we're chatting this morning. It's always nice. Pretty much just letting the chat take us where it's going today. I don't have anything spectacular to talk about. I just figure we'll see what's going on with everybody as we're getting closer to the holidays. I know that is quite a good flavor menu, isn't it, Roots? For what Mary had up there before? Yo, homie grows. What is up? Thanks for rolling in. So a male plant can put out pollen more than once, calves? Maybe that's what you need, is just the boost of the kids, Mary. I think that's what you need to get you in more of a little smiley Christmas spirit. Dave Zoom said, use unbleached flour, 50%. I have no idea what that's pertaining to. I'm going to be flat out honest, Dave. That could just be me not paying attention to some of the chat, so I apologize for that. Your Hindu male plant pollinated 5 times. Wow. Okay. King be fine. What's going on? Season's greetings to you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Sounds like a plan. Oh, okay, Roots. Okay, calves. All right, I got that now. Storage of pollen is what Dave's talking about, using flour. Thank you for the clarity on that. Thank you, Dave. You guys are just such a fucking helpful wealth of knowledge. Thank you. Huh. Okay, you can top a male like a female, flipping it back into a veg cycle after pre-bloom. Show sacks, it slows produce down as well, but never completely stop from what I saw. Huh. Oh, paradise, homie. Cornstarch. Okay. Yo, USPS, good morning, and thanks for popping in. I did hear that, King B. I did hear that. RIP Gear Changer. Hook was talking about him and some other people. Yes. Yes, indeed. Silica packs and rice calves to keep the moisture out. Now you're getting into talking about re-vegging males and stuff like this, and I'll tell you, you are considerably going to be over Crumble's head. That's okay, though. I have no problem with that, because we can talk about it, and then I'll just understand a little bit better. Indeed, Swerdna, indeed. Really, Dave? Dave said I use rolling papers to store pollen. I'm sure, King B. The Australia 420 community is very sad. Use seed pods, calves? Yeah, I've seen different people use different things. I've only seen like 2 people harvest pollen on on YouTube, but I also haven't made it a quest to go search it out. It was just I happened upon it and somebody was in their tent and they're like, oh yeah, I got pollen. Check this out. Beep, beep, beep. And they were like puffing the little pollen sacks on this little, I don't know, like parchment paper bib they put around the plant so that they could harvest everything they could off from there. It was pretty cool. Oh yeah. Yes, I know what you're talking about. The Slurpee or slushy straws that have that spoon in the bottom of them. That's a great idea, Kev. That's like a super great idea. I know. It's more than pretty smart. See, and that's why we're here, to tap each other's high little brains and hopefully get some great ideas, tips, tricks, and knowledge. And we do. It's beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, work listening along, homie. Cool. Always cool. Paper plates work good for collecting pollen as well. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, do you keep your pollen once you've collected it if you're storing it? Do you freeze it? Is it refrigerated? Is it room temperature, dark place? I mean, I'm thinking if you're freezing it, the only thing I know is that there are times when you freeze stuff that there is moisture that gets drawn out of it. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I don't know. I'll wait to see what you guys say for when it comes to the actual storage of the pollen. Because I wouldn't imagine it'd be like, think it has to set out for 24 to 48 hours first? I know in another live that we had, oh, wait a minute, hold on a second here, because Homie Grows just spoke up. Homie Grows said, I got a video with one male open pollination to 5 females. Okay, Cabs is saying if I'm going to use the pollen within 6 months, I'll keep it in the refrigerator. Root says, then storage. I could be wrong. Back me up, Cabs. Or am I talking out my ass? At least we can get ourselves on kind of an even keel here, so we know exactly what we're talking about. So yeah. Yo, good morning into the life. How are you? How's it going? You on the 9-5 this morning, or are you getting a break from things? 2 years to 5 years in the freezer. Nice. Nice. Nice indeed. Just warming up the car. That's what I figured. That's fair, Mary. That is fair. Mary said I avoid pollination, so I have to learn, so I don't have to learn about it. So I get that, Cabs. But why? Cab said the biggest thing you have to do is thaw it slow. Now, does that just have to do with by nature of when we thaw things, they generally do release moisture content of some way, shape, or form? Whereas the slower we do that, the more spread out that is. Timing is everything. Okay. You know, I can tell you what it's going to be like. At some point in time, Crumbawig is going to do something along those lines. I'm going to be like that troubled, expectant parent the whole fucking time. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I got all you guys to cheer me on or cheer me down along the path, so we can always have fun with it. On the road again. You got some time off, Inu, this week, I hope. You know, it's hard because I don't know everybody's professions. I know that for the 15, well, it was longer than that. For pretty much all the time that I was in the kitchens, we seldom had holidays off. And definitely in healthcare, you didn't. And, yeah. It's just interesting because I don't know what people do for careers and if their careers require them to work on Christmases and weekends and holidays and stuff like that. You got a half day tomorrow, Inu? Nice. The moisture will soak if you... Okay, so I was right on that, Flip. Right? Moisture. Cabs, we're trying. We're trying, Cabs. At least I am. And I thank you guys for tolerating me stumbling around in here as we're talking about pollen and seed shit and stuff like that. But it's all pretty damn cool. You know, I've got to find myself a good video out there of like, I guess you'd call it an open pollination where the sacs just burst on their own and the pollen just goes and makes its merry way through the plant. I'd like to see that like slow motion down, like some National Geographic or Discovery Channel shit, you know, with some music to it where it just goes and explodes and you see pollen making its way through the fucking air. You see it crashing in, landing on hairs. That would be cool. I know, that would be kind of cool. Said Vader OG. Now I got somewhere to look. I know it would be kind of cool. I'm very much a visual person when it comes to a lot of things. And I can look at it and be like, okay, now this makes sense to Crumble. Why, Cavs? What the fuck? Yo, Thuggalette, TZ in the house. What's up? And here we got UK Medical. Good morning, good morning. I was so beside myself, I didn't even start out singing my song. I had to go back and sing it like twice and a half times. It was all disheveled from this morning. That's all right. Because they suck. Teasy, that's all right. You sleep in until you need to get up. It's like when people come into here and they're like, oh man, I'm late. I'm like, no, you're at the fucking perfect time. Oh, it is 6:15. I didn't even notice what time it was. You guys got to remind me here. Cheers, cheers. For the 39 people that are in here. Let's rip, everybody. Quick little sip, little hydration. And I say, let's go. Wow. Right, calves, but why would you want it down? It's great information. Huh. Well, that's in Crumble's head, I guess. I'm sure there is, Flip, a lot of misinformation about breeding on YouTube. That's why I think that if we can get together and we can meet, we can have conversations and good conversations about this stuff. We all learn together and it's a win. And it's not just one person steamrolling in saying, this is the absolute only fucking way you can do things. And that's what I love. Everybody gets to grow their own way. And you do also find that some people are very receptive to new ideas. Some people aren't. But again, people being able to grow their own way, breed their own way. And the results are in the end, if they're successful or not successful. But it's one of the things I like about this community. We do have the ability to do and learn from many different people out there. Talk to Mr. Toad. Well, Cabs, I know two Mr. Toads. Now, there's the Mr. Toad when you've had about 6 visits with Lucy in the same day. Now, there's that Mr. Toad. Oh, isn't that the truth, Mary? I never even thought of that. No, you're right. There is a lot of misinformation about every subject on YouTube, and it's true. Cab said Chad Westport. Who else do we have on here? Rasta Jeff's always telling people about breeding. I haven't followed Rasta Jeff a lot. I just haven't. If you wanted to try and follow and stay up on everybody who's intriguing to you and whatever in the little footprint of where you are, you will find out that you will have no time to do anything else because there are so many outstanding content creators out there. Mr. Toad's always sleeping, said Swerdna. All right, Andrew's here with 5 golden tokes, 4 tabs of shrooms, 3 drops of Sid, 2 Frenching maids, and a rosin-soaked blunt wrapped in weed leaves. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, go Andrew. Oh, what did Cabs just drop over here for us? Oh, nice. Good. Thanks, Cabs. Yo, Mr. Pibbs representing Detroit is in the house. Thank you for that, Cabs. I got it open on my other screen behind my YouTube so I can, wow, what the hell did that do? There we go. And a fat joint and a pear tree. True enough. True enough. So does anybody start their food preparation a couple days early for Christmas? I know growing up, that's always how it was because we had so many people that had freaking come over. I have heard that, Cabs. I'm going to be honest with you. I am not that familiar with Mr. Toad. As I said jokingly, I know 2 of them. I know very minimal about the Mr. Toad you're referring to. And jokingly, as I said, yeah, the other Mr. Toad came to visit me when I was about 5-6 tabs of Lucy in. So those are my 2 Mr. Toads. Ba-da, ba-da-da. Ooh, chest x-ray today, and you're smoking a fat joint. Well, as you know, Trumbull had to have a series of chest x-rays over the course of a year, and truthfully, the only thing that had changed in what I did in my daily routine was increase my consumption of cannabis. And I had some nodules in a chest x-ray that were there, and then 9 months later, I had to have another follow-up, and they weren't there anymore. So, I don't know. That's the only thing I changed, so I say, hey, go cannabis. It's not probably the greatest outlook to have, but in a roundabout manner, they can't tell me why they're gone. They sure as shit insist that they were there. Okay, Flip. We used to have all sorts of stuff. We used to do the octopus and the homemade sausages and all the homemade relishes and, you know, the cranberry shit and little wild game stuff. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yo, Taco Shell, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. This is a nice, relaxing morning. Oh, no shit, Cavs. Cavs, how do I do that for Uncle Paulie? Can I just have Amazon send it to him? Yo, Flip, maybe I will post some of what we're doing. We're not doing anything super big Christmas morning. We're doing sausage biscuits and gravy and donuts. I'm buying the donuts, but it's my own biscuits, my own sausage gravy, so it'll be pretty good. It's what the kids wanted. Absolutely, I can do that, Cavs, because I got to reach out to Uncle Paulie anyway. I always say that, and then I never do. And you know, one day he's going to call me out on it, but he's a great guy, indeed. Helped me out with my shrooms and some other stuff, so beautiful. Yo, Miss 420, good morning, good morning. Thanks for popping in. Oh, I know, Cavs. I know. Suka. Huh. This is quite the pleasant light. Yes, I do. I use that sausage grease to make the gravy. You got to cook with those layers, Roots. You got to cook with those layers. Well, of course your hubby took it to work today. That's the way it works, Miss 420. We buy something, and then our spouse takes it for the test ride, and we get it back the next day. If we're lucky, or later in the day. You know what I noticed not a lot of this year? Not that I have been to 10,000 stores, but you know, they usually have a lot of those people ringing the bells or stuff, and you see at least at this time of year, at least this week, they're usually manned with Santas. And I got to tell you, I haven't seen shit for Santas this year. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're boycotting Christmas. Your grandpa called it burnt gravy. The shit is good when you do it that way. Oh, nice, Miss 420. You going to buy 2 more? Sweet. UK Medical. What's going on in your world, my friend? Virtual Santas. Yo, JC, good morning. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Yeah, I was joking about it, and I can tell you we've seen maybe, I've seen maybe 3 posts on Facebook, whereas usually there's Santas all over the place. Lockdown. Yeah, lockdown change. Virtual Santa. Yeah, I think that is a thing. Reborn Salvation Army did not get many workers this year. Two slow cars just got out of your way. I bet they did, Inu. You probably got it pinned. You're whipping down 95, about 80 miles an hour. Oh, that would be good. Bitch, Get Out the Way by Ludacris. Just waking up, JC. All right, so Cav said, here's another tip for pollinating cannabis plant. Wait until you see the hair praying. You have a 6-day window if you pollinated them when the hair's praying. You'll have a wonderful harvest of beans. Nice. Thanks, Cav. Yo, Frank R., good morning, and thanks for rolling in. Luda does a good Santa movie, I think. It was from 2023, said Flip. Oh, you watched it last night. Nice. Wow, Roots, that's a tough one. I don't even know where to start. Who has the best cheese strain? I need me one that and a skunk. Yeah, I would not even know where to start with the cheese for you, my friend. Dave Zoom says garlic skunk is all I know. Stone Root, good morning, and saying I've been looking for a cheese and skunk for a long time. Yo, Asymptomatic, good morning. I got some coffee, JC, but it's getting a little cold, but it's good. It's still warm. I say it's getting a little cold. At this time of the morning, it usually does. Nice, Cabs. That is good to know that she's looking for pollen and wants to be pollinated. Oh. The Pappy alarm. Now I can wait a minute and see if he's going to message me. Oh, Dave, I did once and I was pissed because it was partway through the flowering that I got that smell, and then I never got it after again. I was so hoping it would stay. You know how sometimes our smells gravitate in and out to different things sometimes? That was one that never came back, but it was great. Cabs, do we want to know you're working on a bloody skunk? Asomatic. Wow, Roots is looking for something like a skunk sprayed me right in the mouth. Holy smokes, that's harsh. Hey, it's 6:30, everybody. Time for a quick rip. For those interested, cheers, cheers, everybody. Stone Root says, cheesiest thing I've grown was a blue cheese. Very cheesy, not blue. 42 fast buds for original skunk, said Suka. Nice. UK bud. Oh, YouTube phone died. So it's over to the real phone. Yo, good morning, USPS. How are you? Like the dress going up on Marilyn Monroe. How much longer you got left on that cure, Roots? Cav said there's also a secret that I'll tell you once you give me a report on the Cav skunk. I know, sign us all up. Oh, no kidding. Let's see. We got coming up on here. Nope, we got nothing in the background there. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, my chat jumped on me here. Quick question. Want to get fresh air in the tent at nighttime? Going to use the thing that came with my Mars Hydro tent, the ducting, the black ducting. I was going to run out the window. So you're talking about just bringing inside or outdoors air into your tent? J Rand? Ooh, Reborn, you got some Swiss cheese seeds. Nice. Oops, hold on one second here. Let me. Trying to get a clear screen on this, but it's just not coming up, my friend. I'm going to pop you back down from there because nothing was focusing for us. Todd McCormick, if you want real skunk. Okay, Cavs. All about 2 weeks to make it to a month cure. Nice. Yo, really? Cavs? You got 499 subs? You're so close. So close, my friend. Ooh, pancakes do sound pretty good, JC. Pretty good indeed. Oh, you ran out of jars, Stone Root? First time since having my kid 4 years ago. Huh. Yo, good morning, Scottish. What's going on, my friend? Yo, nice. Cabs, you have broken the 500 sub barrier. Nice. Look at that. Cavs and CEO send their best wishes. Reborn, you should have seen this morning. So I'll tell you what happened. I had power issues this morning. I was way behind. I ended up getting up late because of that. And so long story short, I start live and I didn't even do my song this morning. I just started into good morning and welcome. And I was like, oh my God, I fucked this all up. So I had to redo my ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bum, bum, bum. I'm loving it. Maybe YouTube will give you a medal, Cavs. It was snowing here earlier, Jay. Let me take a peek and see if it still is. Probably. No, hardly. Maybe 1 or 2 snowflakes coming down. That's about it. which I'm surprised. I thought for sure after looking at the weather before that it was going to stay that way for a couple of hours, but Swerdna is saying the Hawaiian blood is a 1 in a million pheno that bleeds red. Interesting. Okay, so Jay just responded to what you said. Jay, I've got a fan sucking from a fresh air room and pumping directly into the tent. Not sure if it's helping, but it looks cool. Cabs, what do the subs do? Well, I know that if you want to do a live, I think you need at least 50 or 100 subs unless they changed that before. And if you're trying to get monetized, I think that subs make a difference. Let me see. Yeah, it's a big thing for people who are trying to get into the monetization side of the world. Other than that, I don't know. I know it's a big bone of contention, Cabs, and a lot of people get stuck on them. If you're going to get stuck on subs, you're always going to be stuck on them. Mine change 10 to 12 a night. So I don't ever look at them anymore. I see it, but all righty. Hold on a second here. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get Tasha up here. All right, Tasha, let's see if that's not going to be blurry anymore. Nope, it looks like it still is, Tasha. Must be having some technical difficulties over there, unfortunately. That would be pretty cool to see, Stone Root. See a plant bleed red. Oh, no problem, Big Nug. I'm sure you didn't miss anybody. Ooh, I don't know of anybody who has plants outdoors right now unless they're out in Cali. Though that's not true. That's not true. I know of a couple of people who spoke to me about still having some plants outside with snow on them. Yeah, so nothing, Cabs. You're right. It does nothing. Right, Scottish? They do. All right, let's try this one more time. Little miss, you having a little cold cheese pizza? Could be, Frank. Could be bad service. I don't know. I'm seeing two different things on my backside, and not that it could ever happen, but I don't want to be in a position where we've got somebody impersonating somebody else in the backstage. So I spoke about that a little bit yesterday. Blood Orange Red does that, Inu? Huh. Interesting. Cav said, is it Gardaton? There's a plant called dragon blood that bleeds red. Huh. Oh, cool, JC. Gonna go make a little coffee. That actually does sound good right now. Just because mine's cooled off a little bit. It's still of quality. I should just bring a cup of ice in here in the morning if I liked iced coffee. And then when it gets to that cold port, I could just dump it right over and be good to go. Okay, everybody. Scottish weed grower 420 said, Gromies, am looking for slabs to fill my tent. Try this one more time, Tasha. Yeah, no sound and the audio kept on blurring out on me. Sorry, Tasha. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, nice, Roots. Yeah, Rock Solo's been been making up some slaps for people. Yep, I'm trying to think of who else was. I thought Dragon was making them at one point in time, too. Yeah, Stone Rooted kind of did. I couldn't tell if she was trying to show something or whatever, but... Down south, you're still growing plants outside. I bet, Inu. That's got to be kind of cool. Do you get to run all year long, or do you have a season time that kind of is paused for you? Oh, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. You can fucking grow. You can grow all year, I guess, if you want. No, that's cool. You know, I forget about people in the southern part of the United States that they have that ability. Oh, so it's like the plant, the sap that's leaking out, it looks like the plant's bleeding is what we're saying about the, well, I'm guessing it was the dragon's blood or one of the other ones you were talking about that bleeds red. Legal all year round, little Jamaica. Nice. Nice, Inu. Yo, good morning, Dee Dee. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, there's still time to have a white Christmas. Still time for anybody who's worried about it. And for Crumble, who spent 60 of them having very, very white Christmases, I have to say, be careful what you wish for, people. Be careful what you wish for. People get those heavy, heavy, heavy snowstorms on Christmas Day that have never had snow before, and they're like, holy shit, what am I going to do now? Yo, I'll go Andrew in the house. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, Dee Dee. Oh, it's going to be 70 on Christmas, Miss 420. All right, you're probably not going to get any snow. Indeed, indeed. Yo, Dr. Leby. What's up? Yeah, we got a little snow right now too, Dee Dee. Flip, you're still number one because you're the man. That's why. Cabs was chasing it the other day. He finally got to be number one. He was so freaking happy. I was happy for him too. Yo, did somebody just say Parker? There's Parker. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Oh, yeah, 645 rip. What the hell am I doing here? Cheers, cheers, everybody. Little quick sip. Yeah, we do always got snow somewhere here in New York. Cheers, cheers. Nice. Did you guys get a lot more last night, Andrew, snow-wise? Well, that's okay, Cav. It's going to be 72 if you end up in a tree doing a little tree climbing. You'll be safe, and it'll be warm at least. That's the way I have to look at it for you. Indeed, sip to the rip. No more crowns. Yeah, we're supposed to get like an inch of rain on Saturday. I don't even know why. We don't need it. It's not like it's going to fucking help plants grow outside at this time of year. Oh, okay. Guttation is what it's called when plants bleed. Seen it with clear, but not with color. Interesting. Swerdon is looking for Maui True Blood. If anybody has it, please let Swerdon know. So keep that in mind if you're tooling throughout the community and you hear anybody's got that, Swerdon is looking for it. See, and that's something, Andrew, that I fear is going to be problematic this year for people with the colder temperatures. You're saying right now you need the firewood to slow the fuck down. I hear you. I can't even tell you what we've been burning through fucking utility-wise, you know, and they just jacked the prices on that. So it's going to be a humbling fucking winter, I think, for a lot of people. Really. The fuck is that? I just had a hair so long it was almost on top of my head. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. There's nothing wrong with that, Cav. Cavs has Maui Wowie and Durban Poison. All right, Scottish, you chill. We'll be here till about 8 o'clock. You feel like swinging back through. Now, will you be able to pull off your own property, Andrew, or do you have to go get from somewhere else? I know I saw you doing a lot of cutting and splitting on your own land. I mean, you've got enough on there that you can handle yourself for the winter, I'm certain. Yo, Splifftail, what's going on? What is going on? Thanks for stopping in. Haven't seen you before. Always nice. Let me go ahead and get you moderated up here. And in doing that, I'm going to give my quick little moderator lecture, if that's all right with you, Splifftail. Now that you're a moderator, this is a room for 21 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. Nothing for sale or trade ever. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat unless you want to put something in there about canned spam or Monty Python and spam, which is pretty funny. Please don't beg for money. It's not a good look. Only Beans gets to beg for money, and he's in here only once or twice a week. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. You got a wrench. Go over there, drop a like, drop a comment. You do that, they'll probably come back and do the same to you. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door, and please try not to engage. And if you're here, most of all, let's try and have fun. Andrew, your house coat smells like weed. So I had taken a shirt off from the last time I worked in the commercial grow, and I'd just thrown it down into the laundry room. and it ended up going behind part of the washer. Pulled it out yesterday. That thing still reeks of the commercial grow. Still. So I can get that. I get that indeed. Oh, okay, Andrew. So you have it. It's just getting to it now. Yes, welcome, Splifftail. Thanks for swinging in. Greatly appreciated. Crumble Waste Clubhouse, said Andrew from Ogo Grown. Yes, indeed. King Green Gardening. I know, Dee Dee. I was watching Jack's cooking yesterday. It's nice because I can throw that on while I'm dicking around in the kitchen, too. Gives me something to cook along with. We're at 6:52, coming up on 7 o'clock. Better do a little quick housekeeping for myself here. Get a nice fresh bowl. Just reading along in the chat, guys. Getting smoky in their roots. And are you saying the state troopers are out like crazy? That does not surprise me today. There's Ogo Jax. Ogo Jax, thanks for popping in. Always nice to see you. Good morning, good morning. 6:53. As we are coming up on 7 o'clock. Big thank you to the 39 of us that are in here. Wow. Thank you, everybody. Oh, Frank, you're smoking on lamb's breath today? Currently, in this joint right here, I have some of the Spectre plant that I grew. Other than that, in the bong, I am on my strawberry kush as usual. Yes, indeed. Do. You know, that's funny that you say that, Dee Dee, because I should actually go check. Yes, I am subscribed to Jax. I thought I was. It's funny, though, because there are some people that come to the that come into our lives in the morning who I recognize the name, but then I don't recognize it, and I go to their channel. It's like, holy shit, I'm subscribed to them and didn't even remember, but I am subscribed to a plethora of people on here. Nice, homie. Valid, calves. Lamb's bread or breath? Okay, Frank is saying lamb's breath concentrate. Oh, cool, Jax. You're cooking again today. Nice. Jamaican landrace. Yes, indeed. Nice. Sorry, I was just drifting, everybody. We got a little bit of a buzz going on this morning as we're coming into the last hour of our Tuesday morning live. Is that Minnesota Magic Man I see? Yes, it is. Beautiful. How we doing today, Minnesota? I hope everything's going well. Yes, indeed. Boy, that seemed like the longest 15 minutes. Muffins and cookies work, Jacks. Those are important staples in life. Yes, indeed. A must. Cabs is being all like Santa Claus. Everyone should be receiving your packages very soon from Cabs. Excellent. Ha 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 ha. Wow, Andrew, 42 days. Holy shit. That is awesome. You know, Andrew, it seems like it was just like last week. It is crazy how much time has passed. But you know what? I was thinking about it, and, you know, like with the whole stopping smoking thing. I mean, I set that goal for December 1st, and we know I faltered for a bunch of days, but here I am now. I got almost 2 weeks solid under my belt with no tobacco, no nicotine. So, yeah, and I couldn't do it without you guys. Not at all. Such a great group of people to support us. 6:58. I'm going to move this over here. Pay attention. Take a little hydration sip. That's okay, Cabs, that those slaps won't be available until after Christmas. Oh, okay, Minnesota. It does, Andrew. I'm the timer for Jax. I've been trying to look for some sort of one that I can pop up in the top corner of the screen that counts us down every 15 minutes, but I haven't found one yet that I can do that with. I know, that is... The alcohol one's a tough one. It is. And the cigarette one, too. I mean, availability is one of the biggest things. Availability, commerciality of it, and all of that. Oh, Big Nug, it's still a fucking challenge. Every day, it is. I'll get back to it in a second. Right now, I'm going to enjoy the fact of it is 7 o'clock for those you would like to rip. Cheers, cheers. Here we go. Nice. Nice. It's, yeah, Big Nug. It is difficult from the standpoint that I don't like to feel myself getting short over stupid things. And then big things can happen. I don't give a fuck about them right now. But little things, oh, they can set me off huge. But I know that having a cigarette is not the answer to it. Oh, you stopped 825, Didi? Good for you. Congratulations. Absolutely, Cavs. So we could take, he took bigger cuts. Well, gee, could have just brought the 4 home and called it good. That's true, Minnesota. Oh, that is true. That is true. Blind Neil is like amazing with StreamYards. Thank you, Big Nug, for that reminder. Oh, wait a minute here. What is going on with my side chat? There we are. Give me 1 second. I'm just over on my other screen. Trying to navigate over here. There we are. Sorry, I was just making sure I have people modded up that are supposed to be right at the moment. What's going on, Illuminati? Yo, Jamie, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Yo, Stone Stoner, what's up, my friend? Yes, indeed. Don't forget, people, email CavSnakeOil, Gmail. Leave your information, and Cavs will send some testers. Indeed, Jamie, indeed. We're all hanging out here having a hell of a lot of fun, talking about a little of this and a little bit of that. We've had some breeding and pollination discussions earlier today. I'm trying to think. We talked about a bunch of other stuff too, but Crumble might be this much high today. And if that's the case, he'll be forgetting about a lot of things that we talked about and have to go back and re-listen to some of this. Oh, no problem, Andrew. I love being here. It's going to be interesting because tomorrow, obviously, is Christmas Eve, and I don't do a Thursday live. So I may have to pick a time and pop up on Thursday and just scream Merry Christmas to everybody and then go the fuck away. Yo, Big Terp. What's up, my friend? What is up? Oh, that'll be nice. A 2-tier scrogging table, Minnesota? Sweet. Just hanging out, Illuminati? That's cool. Just chilling. Yeah, Christmas Eve. Tomorrow morning? Yes, absolutely, Big Nug. I'll be on in the morning tomorrow. Because I don't want to change it. Because then it fucks everybody who comes in the mornings. You know, and everybody knows that this is our established morning live time, so, you know. But I'm just trying to decide what I want to do on Christmas Day. I don't know. I can pop back up as Santa Claus, because I don't know if I want to be Santa Claus tomorrow. I might wear my Merry Christmas outfit tomorrow and see how that is. I'll have to see when I get up in the morning. Oh, Dee Dee, that's fantastic. Dee Dee said I got blessed with all new appliances. I got my stove and washer and dryer yesterday and fridge on the 26th. You are blessed. Good for you. New appliances are so freaking great. They really are. Oh, JC's got the Folgers French roast this morning. Nice. I have complained about Folgers coffee before. I have, trying to keep an open mind that it may have changed from when I had it last and now. So, yeah, but Frank, just think, if you're pulling all that water out of the fish tank, you must have house plants and stuff that need a little bit of loving. Oh, that's got to be great, Dee Dee. Good for you. Yo, Frank, I hope your appointment goes well, sir. Indeed, indeed. I'll shoot you a text. If you've got Cavs 3 Sour F3 Limited collaboration beans. Oh, don't know what that's about. I know. Isn't it great when you get to be excited to use new appliances to do things that you dreaded before? Yo, Gene, good morning. What is going on, my friend? What the fuck, Parker? Parker said, I have some testers I'll be sending out. Chestnut, G-nut, soft nuts, and hard nuts. I don't go overboard on planting this chestnut. Parker's, what the fuck? Yo, upstate, good morning. You'll be okay, Frank. So there's different ways you can look at it, Frank. I mean, for one, whatever your appointment's going to be, it's going to be. So I can understand being stressed about it or anything like that right now, but it's going to be what it is. And no matter what it is, you got the support of a lot of people that care about you. So just keep that in mind, whatever the struggle may be going forwards. Just know you got a lot of people that care about you. Yo, Tim Yak, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Coming up on 710. Definitely going to have to do a 710 rip. Because it would only be right. Okay, Frank. Indeed. Well, we're here for you, Frank. Remember that, my friend. Oh, you're working on an F4 Cav Sour right now. Nice. Nice. Yo, Fino Dino Larf Haters Club is in the house, and it is 710. For those of you who want to do a dab, I'm just going to do a regular bong rip, but cheers, cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Parker's got a lot of it today. Now he's on to getting your prostate checked. Thank you for the coffee, Dr. Leby. Always greatly appreciated. Nice calves. Sip and rip, indeed. Sip and rip, indeed. Little puff, puff, pass. See what we got over here. Again, little quick housekeeping on the crumble side of things. So I'm trying to think. I think for Christmas dinner, I am doing New York strip steaks, mashed potatoes, gravy, a little bit of dessert stuff. Mrs. Wig and I are not big on vegetables and stuff like that, so I'm probably not going to make a vegetable for Christmas. You know, we're pretty much hardcore carnivores. You know, the shit side of that is when Crumblewick just had some blood work done, they told me that my cholesterol is a fucking shit box, and it has been for like the last 4 or 5 years. So, Crumblewick basically told the doctor he doesn't want to take any fucking medicine. So the doctor's like, hey, then you need to change your diet. And I looked at it, and it's an atrocious diet change. Well, not really. If I wanted to eat seafood all the time, it'd be great. It's just Mrs. Wig doesn't. And I don't want to eat by myself. So, whatever. I digress. It's just going to be interesting to have to go through a big diet change like that. Veggies are the food my food eats. What the veggies are the food my food eats. I like that, Andrew. That took me a minute. Hey, indeed. I do need to make an overall generic statement at the moment that channels for 21 years or older, nothing ever for sale or trade, and everything we do on here is for documentary and educational purposes. Haven't said that in a bit, so I figured I'd run my lips and just remind the good old YouTube gods and goddesses of that. No, I like some vegetables. But here's what I'm running into. And we're not going to go down this conspiracy theory shit. But I do believe that there's a lot of shit on vegetables and stuff that we buy at the stores that if we grew ourselves, we wouldn't have the pesticides and whatever else, possibly even food irradiation and stuff like that. I don't know. That's Crumble's thought on it. That's why I steer away from my veggies a lot. And I know generally when we have bought beef in the past, we try to buy like an eighth or a quarter of a cow and go from there. And then we know exactly where it's coming from. So, yo, Fields and Creeks, what's going on? We are already at 7:15. Time for the next rip. Little quick hydration here. Little quick hydration. Yes, indeed, Andrew. Nothing for sale or trade ever. Yeah, I think they're very quick to throw medication at us these days. And I worked in healthcare. I know what statins do to people. My father's on a statin. You know what? Didn't work. Now he's on a statin and a biweekly shot. Now, has that helped his cholesterol? Absolutely. Is it worth if he didn't have insurance through Champus, he would be paying $1,500 a month for that, and I guarantee he wouldn't be on the medicine because he wouldn't be able to afford it. Yeah, I do have to say, I also am, I have a predisposition for coronary artery disease just because of my father having to have quadruple bypass and all this other shit. So, but I take care of myself better than he did at 60. He was a fucking train wreck then. Start shopping with the Amish. Yo, Parker, we have these gas stations here called Cliffs, and they sell all sorts of different food and shit there too. I go in there the other day, there's two Amish girls hiding in the food section eating fucking pizza. Like little fucking kids, and they were probably in their 20s. You are right, Brian. Veggies are available pesticide-free depending on the farm. We have one here called Grindstone Farms. They're extremely limited because you're growing with the seasons. That's what you're basically getting. So, just different. Yes, that is true. That is true. Cabs just mentioned here, for those of you who don't know, Cabs does a phenomenal job in helping this community grow, with never an expectation from anyone for anything in return. But it's always very nice to maybe send some forever stamps Cabs way. It really will help out and help the community continue to grow, But there's never an expectation of that, but always an appreciation. No, Big Nog, you're cool. We're all good here. Hey, Brian, do me a favor. Just be careful if you're dropping links in here with the dot whatever afterwards. You can leave a space in there and write it all out, or somebody would understand. You can, okay? Just something you don't want to get dinked for. Got to be careful with those, my friends. Very nice of you, Gene. We have such... Brian, you're cool. You guys are all great. I'm just reminding us because, that one time when the channel got pulled down in the middle of the live, I freaked out. I would be more well-suited to get it back up online real quick now, but there's still a little bit of panic when it happens. Your asshole gets real small. Wow, Fields and Creeks. Wow. Field and Creek says, year before last, I have 700 vegetable plants in my garden, gave most of it away after the family was taken care of. I didn't eat it, but they did. That's phenomenal, Fields and Creeks. Phenomenal. No kidding, the Scooby-Doo stamps from Uncle Polly. Alexa, turn all lights off. There we go. Thank you, Alexa. Oh, no, Brian. Brian, I know that. They just are wanker heads about it. Seriously, Brian. I know that we had an issue not on our live, but growing old, for example, with the QR code that actually didn't even go anywhere anymore, that he believes they got pinched for. So, and it is 420 somewhere. So in saying that, cheers, cheers. Nice. Nice indeed. Woo! I always enjoy the 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock little run in here. It's very enlightening. Geez, I got smoke coming all over the place over here. Oh, got a little forest fire in my little tray here. I was trying to figure out where the smoke was coming from that's been wafting in front of the screen for the last 5 minutes. Apparently that last bowl I knocked out wasn't completely out. Huh. Well, it's quite all right. I am sure we will be fine for the 7:30 rip. Yo, Magnahan, what's going on? How are you, my friend? Oh, no kidding, DD. You got 41 more subs until you hit 1,000. Good for you. Good for you. Yo, good morning.
Good morning, Crumbles. Wagwan King.
How are you?
That's it. Good.
You're looking good.
Yeah, get in there. I'm show you 77 degrees weather right here.
Oh, there we go.
That's how we looking like, Yeah, we shots, I think. Doing the maintenance work,
I got my hoodie on. I got sweatpants on. I got thermal socks on. You're showing off to me, man.
Yeah, it's different down south, man,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we only got 2 weathers, spring and summer. That's it. At least you get the, y'all have the 4 seasons. Y'all have the fall, the colors. Y'all got the snow. Yeah, we get 40 sometimes. That's about it.
It's not too bad, though. You love it there, though, don't you?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got some people in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and things like that. Family members, cousins, and grandma and stuff like that. So I'll be around the way.
Huh. Interesting. Coming up near my stomping grounds.
Yeah, Flatbush. Yeah, we got the orange juice and stuff. OJ.
There you go.
Yeah, I was just hailing you up, though. About to get to work,
Yeah.
Clean out this little plaza area.
Cool.
Do a little maintenance, and that's it.
Nice. This is so cool, man. I appreciate you coming up.
God bless up. I'll be there tomorrow, yo. I'll be there tomorrow morning and show you a little thing.
All right.
All right. One love, my brother.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. All right. Peace. There we go. That was pretty freaking nice. That was nice indeed. Just catching up in the chat, guys and girls. Weather does make us jealous from there, doesn't it, Gene? That's true. We gotta keep Mrs. Cabs in mind with all of this. That behind every behind every great man, they say, is a greater woman. Yes, indeed. That is what they say. Yo, we'll go, Alexandra. What's going on? Thanks for popping in to see us. Ba-da-ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Thank you, Dr. Levy. I needed another cup of coffee. Seriously. At least you reminded me to take a sip of what I already had. Magna PA says, got my coffee and doobie. Feel better now. Yes, yes. Oh, I forgot about that. That's right. Calves. When are the calves titties testers releasing? Remember we talked about those yesterday? And that's a possibility of having the calves titty testers. Because we would like those. I know many of us would run them for you. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. Yeah, the purple nurples. Cav said I'm working on them. Thank you, Cavs. It's going to be Cavs Titty Fest 2026. Yes. It's going to be great, let me tell you. Ha. Yo, good morning, Caroline. How are you? How are you indeed? I don't even want to tell you what you just walked in on, but thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Always nice to see you. The motorboat strain. Nice roots. Nice. That's funny. The motorboat strain. So the cross is going to be Bruce Banner crossed with Afghani in the Raw, IBL. Nice. Boob tube. Calling it big titties. Nice, calves. That's freaking hilarious. And you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Calves will be moving forwards with the big titty strain. You know, I think we're doing pretty good this morning. I really do. I really do. Couple days out from Christmas, everybody seems to be in pretty good spirits. Don't know necessarily what I'm fully doing today, but I do know that it's 7:30 right now, which means Crumbleweed's going to be taking a nice big fat rip. Cheers, cheers. The beast. You're covering it from all sides, Roots. The bee sting line. Whoops. Where'd that go? Yo, Road King, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Is that Mrs. Crumbawig I hear? Good morning, Mrs. Crumbawig. You doing okay over there?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Well, good morning then.
Good morning, I said.
I know, I was saying it again. I might be a little crumble high over here. Cabs is making, just because you weren't down here for it, love. Cabs has a strain coming out in 2026 called Big Titties.
Very nice.
Yes, it's great. And Cabs said, "Good morning, Mrs. Wiggy." Ogo Alexander said, "Mrs. Crumble." Indeed. It will be your time to shine, as everybody agreed to this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Roots. Yo, Jack shit. Hobo Hideaway is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. There's Inu passing back through, waving to us. That was so cool that you came up and we got to check in with you and have you make us a little jealous of your climate right now. Oh, you get to be, Andrew said you can be Auntie Crumble.
Very nice.
Because I'm Uncle Crumble.
Very nice.
Yes, yes. JC said, "Good morning, Mrs. Crumble." Indeed. Whew. I must admit, I do have quite the high going on right now. And I am loving it, seriously. Like rolling around this corner. Oh, yeah, Cabs? Getting a lot of love thrown us on here this morning, huh? I haven't read it all out loud, but I may make you watch it afterwards with me. Mrs. Crumble's off today, so maybe we can get into some wig debauchery. That's what we'll call it. Yes, indeed. Yep. Just sure. Oh, so I did want to thank everybody. Wait a minute here. Hold on a second. Larf Haters Club. Fino Dino says there's a strain called Itty Bitty Titty City. Had not heard of that. Yo, thank you, Roots. Thank you. And thank you too, Miss 420. I'm going to make Mrs. Crumble sit and watch the last 40 minutes of this live with me afterward so she can see how much everybody's throwing love her way. Because she definitely wouldn't come over here and get on the computer with me because she probably has Mrs. Wig hair. I never have to worry about that because I have no fucking hair. Oh, no, we can't forget about Uncle Paulie and agar plates, and I need to write that down. Uncle Polly agar plates. Sounds like a cross we need to find for the Calf Titty Project. Very nice, Caroline. Little extra RSO in your tea this morning, and you are comfortably numb. I know, believe it or not, when Crumble did have hair, he had curly hair about down to here. It was permed because I'm fucking 80s child. Well, no, 60s, 70s. I was born in 65, so whatever child I was, I had a fucking perm. So, yeah, I used to wake up with that.
So there you go.
Yeah, Mrs. Wig has really long curly hair, so she just reminded me of that. I was trying not to say that it looks like Medusa at times, but it can. She agrees. Yo, good morning, Miss K. What's going on? Just chilling out in here talking about, we're talking about bedhead, bed hair. Crumbwig ain't got no hair, but Mrs. Wig got up a few minutes ago and we were discussing back and forth as people were saying hello to her that she probably wouldn't come over on camera for fear of bedhead, bed hair. You know, Maine, I figured you were going to be the one that would come up and say that. Now, I'm not going to read Maine's last comment out loud, but it was pretty funny. No, we weren't talking about the same thing, but now I think everybody is. Nice. Oh, all right, Mr. Pibbs, you're at the first job, so it's time to smoke. Let's go. Why not? Why not? I think I'll fire up the joint for that. That was a good one, Maine. No, I thought it was freaking hilarious. Maine, how's the ice been there? You gotten out anymore or no? Somebody not going to work today? Oh, okay. I was confused. That is true, Miss K. Morning coffee and a J to start the day. Absolutely. Now, are you off for the rest of the week, Miss K, or do you have to work today and tomorrow? Oh, you haven't been out since last weekend, Maine? Sucks. Oh, Stone Root, the ice is gone there? Wow. Well, I guess I would imagine Sandy Pond probably is not frozen anymore. That's one of the big areas people go here to ice fish, which is up in Sandy Creek, I believe it is. Ba-da-bum-bum. Yo, Token Tom, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for popping in. Oh, you have tomorrow off. Good, Miss K. Nice. Nice. Tom, you get yourself some sleep yesterday? At some point? I was almost nervous to sign on this morning. I'm like, am I going to see Rock Solo and Token Tom in another freaking 7-8 hour marathon live going on? Holy shit, I guess so, Stone. 50 degrees, rain, and 55-mile-an-hour winds. It sure does evaporate shit off quick. Yo, Big Nog, thanks for coming in with us. If you're around tomorrow, we will definitely see you tomorrow morning. I will be here same time, same everything. So, indeed, peace. No, I didn't hear anything from Sauce. Sometimes he'll go live after he's been on one of our lives. I was going to check in on him. I think I'm going to shoot him an email later today. Just make sure he's doing all right. I am. We are. Reborn Dream says, yeah, I saw you on Norma Jean's Who to Watch Smoke Sessions list. I knew Norma G had came in way back, a few months ago, and I reached out to Norma G, and Norma G said that Mary from Grow and Grind had told Norma G about us and our channel here. And yeah, so that's really cool. I knew we were on it at one point in time, but then I thought that was just like a one-time deal and then you disappear off from it. But if that's the case, that's like super cool. It does say crumbleweed, doesn't it, LARF haters? That's what I thought. Yeah, crumbleweed, crumble wig, crumble shit. Fino. Oh, Tom. That's a shitter when you fall asleep in the chair like that and you end up with the big crook in your neck and everything. Oh, Dee Dee the dog's got the snow zoomies. Nice. Nice. Indeed, Norma G is the shit. Absolutely. Call Norma G big sexy. You can probably get away with that, Cabs. I don't know if we can. Or what do? We say, hey, big sexy, Cabs sent us. No, it could be. Could be indeed. Yeah, I know it's only been the one time that I've seen Norma G in here. I know part of it is the time zone thing. Oh, Norma G will laugh? All right. Then I will definitely do that. Well, if nothing else, we have fun in here. Sure as shit. About a minute and a half out from ripping. My neck was fine this morning, but probably wouldn't have been if I didn't wake up and go to bed. Yeah. I don't know. The other day I was leaning forwards, just resting my head on my freaking hands on my desk. Fucking woke up like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes later. My head had tilted to the side. Hey, keyboard prints on my forehead. I was like, what the fuck? Why don't you just go sit in the living room? Kick back for a few minutes. Would have been a lot easier. Yo, Gene, thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. You have yourself an absolutely fantastic day and be safe out there. Thank you, Dee Dee. I could see that, Cavs. I could see that. Long story short, guys kept hitting on Norma G because of his name, so I started calling him Big Sexy. I think that's funny. Hey, thanks for listening in while you're getting ready, Roots. I know, I fight sleep all the time. Lately I've been saying to Mrs. Wig, it's like, I'm going to go sit in the living room for a few, which is code for I'm probably going to fall asleep for 45 minutes. Good morning, Hal. That is a problem. Hal said my legs fell asleep on the toilet. Getting old is hectic. Things happen. Things happen. Good morning and Merry Christmas, Crumble and crew, and a good morning and a Merry Christmas back to you, sir. You know, that's one of the things on here, you know, that I feel bad for, that I've noticed, and it's just my own crumble observation. Power naps are great, Miss K, aren't they? That's even funnier, Cavs. Norma G pulling down more men than women do online. What's this, Big Terp? Big Terp said, I had a dream last night, all night long, about planting seeds after the mud flood. Huh. The double stanky leg. Yo, Gringo, what's going on, my friend? How's it going? Boo, boop, 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 boo, 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 boo. I know. But there's a number of people on here that we do not know whether they're male or female. And I think that, I'm not saying that's good, bad, or indifferent. I think it's awful that just because somebody's a female on here, they get preyed upon by many other people just purely because they are a female. I think that's shitty. Yo, Christoph, what's going on? Cheers, cheers. Oh, I know for a fact I missed 7:45 rip because I was reading. So cheers, cheers. I've been off. Caroline said I've been off work for 11 weeks. Went from 70 hours a week to 0. I love naps now. Yes. Yo, Wild Bill. What is going on? You finally getting out of work? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, good sir. To next Johnny Can of Seeds. Yo, thank you, Christoph. If I offend you, you need better weed. Tommy Hempseed, like Johnny Appleseed. There you go, Tom. Hey, $1's better than nothing. It's something. It would have been nice if it was 100, Inu. I'm sure. That should be a bumper sticker. If I offend you, you may need better weed. I like that. There you go, Tom. You're on to something. Tom's going to write up. You got lyrics to that yet, Tom? You should. You should indeed. Hey, you too, Miss K. Thanks for popping in with us. You have a super great day. Be safe out there. And yes, enjoy those holidays. It would be pretty wild, Tom. It would be pretty wild. I mean, we do still need trees because I don't know how big cannabis plants would be, and could we actually utilize them to replace wood in the building industry? I don't know about. But yes, it still would be pretty badass. Yo, Fresh Princess, what is going on? I feel like the last couple of times I've been live, I've like disconnected just as you've came in. So my apologies, that, but it is so great to see you. Oh, so I got to know, Fresh Princess, is your birthday tomorrow? That's what I hear. I heard that on the street. Yo, thank you, Christoph. Okay, Tom, fair enough. Cannabis can be a tree in the right climate. Just reading along in the side chat, everyone. Yo, Grinch is 8:05. Good morning. Thanks so much for popping in. Nice to see you. Wasmond, what's up? Still looking for, hey, Just a Fish, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Yo, Stoner Root, time to feed the chickens? All righty. Hey, you have yourself an absolutely fantastic day. Be safe out there. And if I don't see you before Christmas, you have yourself a super fantastic holiday and enjoy time with family, friends, etc. Yes, indeed, Christoph. I have to agree with that, but we can put that happiness in there and hopefully take some shittiness away from other people. Oh, okay. So Just a Fish said trying to get 50 subs to do a creek wading. Love streams by the spring. Nice. Christmas Eve? All righty. I just want to make sure I can shout out people appropriately because I don't know, UK Medical and Bernie and some of them, they were having me shout out people whose birthdays weren't their birthdays. And then I look like a crumbled dink. And we don't need that. So I just want to make sure, I have Cav's birthday right. I got your birthday right. Fino's birthday right, way back when it was Fino's birthday. Oops. TD said Capricorns, we are awesome. Oh, Minneapolis cinnamon muffins are in the oven, JC. Did you make enough so maybe I can get one? Oh, Jess Gross Green is March 3rd. King Green is 4/21. Nice. March 3rd, Jess Grows Green. Yes, indeed. Mom was a Capricorn, and your father-in-law also, Tom? Really? Hempcrete's the alternative to concrete, Andrew? That's cool. I don't know. I don't know these things. The more I know, the more I learn. And yeah. And again, it ends up being that, yes, the plant has 1,000,001 more uses than what people really think about. And I suppose to the rest of the world, that's kind of scary, to big industrialism and shit like that. I don't know. It's my thought. Oh, DD's 12/29. Carolina, you're April 1st. That was Crumblewig's first Mrs. Crumblewig's birthday. That was her birthday. And she was a fool. Is that okay, Just a Fish? Now remember, Just a Fish, you're going to get those subs, but probably tomorrow you're going to lose like half of them. And then maybe in a couple of days, you'll get some of them back. So please don't be upset when you see them possibly drift away for a little bit. It's some YouTube horseshit algorithm thing. Grinch, you're January 15th. Fields and Creeks, 4/12. Huh. Interesting, Fino. So the fibers, they emulsify the hemp pulp and mix it in with other ingredients, can pour it like cement. Okay, so the fibers act like the reinforcement then in it. I know I tried to write something down to keep track of birthdays, and then I threw half of it out the other day, and that would be kind of cool to have a little board where we could shout out people for their birthdays. I've never looked into it, Tim. Hemp lumber. I just think it's cool. I just didn't really think of us being able to use the hemp plant to truly replace a tree. Not that it can't be done. But I do like a lot of trees out there. They're pretty cool. Frank. April 3rd, Easter Sunday. Yo, what are you doing over there? Are you getting sick? You sure sound like it. Silly. Oh, you got away with March 31st, just a fish, for your daughter? I have seen 3D printed houses, and I've seen foundations being 3D printed, but I didn't necessarily pay attention to the material that they were using to print with. I had the sound down, so I don't think I ever knew. It was just fascinating to watch. Swerdna 1281. Mrs. Crumblewig is 1478. Reborn Dreams 420. Dead serious. You better be serious. We'll come there and kick your ass if you're not. Nobody fucks with the 420 date. It's sacred. Yo, what's going on, dragons? Wasman said, birthdays? No, I just have anniversaries. I was wondering about that, how strong hemp fiber was in comparison to carbon fiber and like that. Brian just mentioned that. Andrew the Gemini. Three is 2 plus 1. Anyone born 3rd and 21st automatically compatible. Interesting. Yeah, I think, yeah, of course, Mrs. Crumble's got to be a tough person if she's married to my pain in the ass personality. Yo, EE, good morning. You are J6, January 6th, maybe? Or June 6th, or July 6th. Hang out 10 minutes. I got a surprise, said Field and Creeks. Well, I don't think I'm going anywhere. I'm still trying to get caught up in the chat here, everybody. I'm still trying to decide. We're going to take a rip here in a minute. Tom said I'm part of the 26 crew. Yes, Fino, 1121. Fino had a great party on his birthday. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me, Brian. Yes, yes. Little hydration, a little rip, everybody. Yes, yes. Let me pop that down for 1 second. Cheers, cheers, everyone. Nice. Nice, nice indeed. Yep, cabs, good old 1225. We got a dance party at Fabian's. Cabs is weed, Jesus. Cheers, cheers, Christoph. Yo, Field and Creeks is popping up. Give me 1 second here. Hey.
Good morning, everybody.
What's going on, my friend?
I know it looks like I'm out in the goddamn back 40 or whatever, but let me flip the camera around here. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, that's still me.
Oh, no shit.
How many times you ever seen somebody get high in a 28 Chevrolet coupe?
Wow.
Let me set my shit down real quick.
Sure. Now, is that a barn treasure or what do we got here?
The story on this car, my grandpa purchased it about 15 years ago. This is the interior. It belonged. Did you guys watch Gunsmoke growing up?
Yep, I watched it every now and then. Yeah.
Boss Hot Right's uncle was Dan Blocker, and he owned this car.
No shit.
Yep, that's the story on it.
Huh.
But when you want air conditioning, this is the front windshield. There's a handle right here. Watch.
Okay.
You roll this handle up, and the front windshield goes up in the car.
No kidding.
So that's your air conditioning. That front windshield will go up about an inch, 2 inches. It'll blow your hat off going down the road.
Oh, I bet it would.
This is your dash cluster. The timing is on the steering wheel. Those two levers right there are the engine timing.
Huh.
But I sit back. Let me see here. I sit back in the seat. I know it's dark. You can't see the window for like a foot. So when you sit in this car, you're behind the driver door.
Oh, no kidding.
This is like one of the old gangster cars. Yeah, you're actually sitting like there's the steering wheel. My head is behind the door. I have to lean forward to look out of the car.
Somebody to realize you're there too. Yeah. That's crazy.
But that was my surprise this morning. This is my handed down. My grandpa passed away and he left me this car.
Well, I'm sorry he passed away, but it's great that you have the vehicle and his memories.
But yeah, I wanted to come up. And I doubt you've ever video chatted with somebody that's been getting high in a 1928 Chevrolet coupe.
Nope, that has not happened. You are correct on that, indeed. What a beautiful car, though.
The old fender flares up like that. It's got caps on the wheels right now, but they're wood spoke underneath that.
Oh, nice.
No brake lines, all mechanical linkage brakes. There's no brake fluid in the car. Back before safety.
Cars were built to last.
Well, yeah, and in 2 years, this car will be 100 years old. We can jump in it and take her for a drive today.
Nice.
But yeah, wanted to share that with everybody, and come up, say good morning, have a toke.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, everybody enjoy their day. Have the best
Yes,
day you
as
can.
well.
We'll see you tomorrow, my friend.
All righty. That sounds great. You have a good one. Peace.
Yep. Peace.
All righty. That was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome seeing that car and being able to, yeah. My father used to have a 1961 Cadillac limousine, but of course, unfortunately, it was one of those things that he put in storage and then never took care of. And, yeah, that's another story for another day. What do we got here? Garage Grow. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for popping in. Nice to see you. Frank, good luck at the doctor's. I saw you were heading out. I'll shoot you a text later. You can shoot me one and let me know how you make out. All right, my friend? Indeed, indeed. All righty, everybody. It is about 8:07. I think I'm going to call this a day if everybody's okay with that. I want to thank each and every one of you that are in here. I just saw Hayes come in. Good morning, Hayes, and thanks for popping in. We're getting ready to round things up and wrap it all up here. I want to thank you guys. Thanks for an absolutely great morning live. I love chatting with you guys. Get out there today. Be safe. I hope all your plans are going the way you want them to. And if they aren't, just remember, light up a bowl, fire up a bong, rip on a joint, do some dabs, eat some mushrooms, kick back. It's all going to be okay. It will all be okay. And we got this, people. So go out there, spread some love, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace. Bye.